Alright, so now we're going to talk about the environmental impact of oil. So at first everything seems good. We need fossil fuels and there's abundance of them in Alberta. Unfortunately, fossil fuels are a non-renewable resource, so once they are used up, they're gone, and they cannot be reused and will not form again within the foreseeable future. Just like fossil fuels from the past, plants and animals that die today will take hundreds of millions of years to become fossil fuels, if they ever do. So at the rate in which we are using fuels today, we could run low of some fuels as soon as last year. And as of last year, half of the easily recoverable oil has been used. A global population and demand increases. More and more people compete for less and less oil, gas, and coal. Oil spills. Fossil fuels can cause problems when they are transported. When oil tankers run aground or leak millions of gallons of oil into the ocean, the oil floats to the top and subsequently covers any wildlife that tries to enter the water. It also makes it more difficult for oxygen to enter the water system. Similar damage occurs when pipelines rupture or gas wells shower poisonous gas into the air. Some more reasons to reduce our oil consumption. Many fossil fuels contain sulfur, and the air contains 70% oxygen. And when these fossil fuels burn, sulfur from the fuel and nitrogen from the air combine with oxygen. Sulfur oxides and nitrogen oxides are released into the atmosphere, and these oxides react with water vapor in the atmosphere to produce acid precipitation or acid deposition. Acid deposition includes rain, snow, and fog that contain sulfuric and nitric acid. It also includes acid-bearing particles that settle to the earth. Acid deposition raises the acidity in lakes and streams, and when the acid levels get too high, fish cannot reproduce, and some lakes in northern Canada were once considered dead because of the acid decomposition that killed the plants, algae, and fish that lived in them. Since the emissions of nearby industries have been cleaned with scrubbers, lakes have begun to recover. Greenhouse gases. The natural greenhouse effect is good because it traps the thermal energy that makes Earth warm enough for living things, but scientists think that burning fossil fuels has resulted in an increase of greenhouse gases. The higher the levels of greenhouse gases is trapping more heat inside the Earth's atmosphere, and the majority of scientists believe that this will cause changes to our climate. They predict that some places will get much warmer while others will get cooler, and scientists call this phenomenon global climate change. Aboriginal groups in northern Canada also say the climate is changing. They report that winters are getting warmer and that the permafrost is melting. Scientists say that increasing temperatures and decreasing precipitation may lead to new deserts. In addition, they have found that the Earth's ice caps and glaciers are melting faster today than they were a few decades ago. Melted glaciers will raise the ocean levels and flood low-lying areas. Thank you so much for listening, and